Boxing fans, boxing fans. Woo! It's going to be a great weekend, or it's not even a great weekend, a great day of fights because I just finished watching the Claressa Shields and Savannah fight. Then later tonight, Haney is fighting Kambosos for the second time. And then Deontay Wilder is fighting Elenius. So let's talk about the Claressa Shields and Savannah fight. I don't make women boxing, but this fight was a spectacular one. The fight was a very good fight, and at times it looked a little close. However, the clean punches were being landed by Shields. You could see that right from round one. And then the beginning rounds, I think from round 1 to 4, Shields just took it. Now, Savannah is a good fighter. She got good head movement. And I actually think she's a better boxer than Shields in terms of skills. However, Shields to me seems like the harder puncher. Even though going into this fight, the rhetoric was that Savannah was a hard puncher, a KO artist. So I think the right person won. Shields won. On my scorecard, I had it 1 round for Shield. But but to tell you the truth, I have to watch it again. But if they had it as a draw, I wouldn't be too annoyed with their result. However, I had Shields winning by 1 round. Now, the problem with Savannah was she was fighting out of range. She was doing all the right things. However, she wasn't using some of her advantages in a very prudent way. Like, for instance, she's the taller fighter. She has the longer reach. But I understand she's trying to put pressure on Shields. But you could do it from the mid-range. She was too inside. And on the inside, Shields was winning the fight, even though Savannah was displaying a lot of good head movement, a lot of good defense. Because one thing about Shields is she throws more than one punch, which is good. And Savannah was bobbing and weaving and was displaying her defensive prowess. You know, the way she comes in, just using the shoulder roll, just bobbing her head, weaving and all that kind of stuff. She makes sure her head is not in one place. But because Shields throws so many punches, Shields was still landing cleaner. And Shields was throwing very heavy punches. She was throwing like some real heavy punches. So Savannah, to me, fought the right fight by keeping pressure on Shields, because you could obviously see that in the later rounds, Shields tired out a little bit. However, Savannah was fighting in the wrong range. I felt if she was mid-range, right, just a little bit close, but mid-range, and she was jabbing, and she was throwing a little bit more punches than she was doing. She was throwing a lot of good jabs, a lot of bobbing and weaving, but she wasn't following up, like when she throws that jab, it felt good, but the heavy punches were too episodic for me. So great fight, all in all. I think the right person won, but Savannah, she earned my respect. If this fight, I think they should fight again, obviously, because it's just a good fight. But the right person won. Claressa Shields is obviously the GOAT. Pretty much. And she earned this. And she did really well. And I'm very proud of her. But Savannah earned my respect. She just needs to do a little bit better, in my opinion. Like, if this fight happens again, she needs to fight from the mid-range. She needs to throw that jab well. And she has to not be episodic with her power punches. She has a very good hook too. But she's just a little bit episodic. I know that the plan was to kind of keep pressure on Shields so she could tire out. And that plan kind of worked, but you have to keep pressure not by moving forward, but by throwing a lot of punches as you're moving forward. Since you're the better defensive fighter, in my opinion. So good night of boxing. I'm going to make another video for the Haney, Kambosos, and the Wilder, Illinois. So you guys subscribe, like, drop a comment, because there's I just want to see what you guys feel about the fight. In my opinion, I felt the fight was very close. I felt the right man won. I mean, the right woman won. But I wouldn't have been mad with a draw. However, it was kind of clear that the heavy punches were being landed by Shields, especially in the beginning rounds. Okay, let me see what you guys think about this fight. Peace. All right, have a good weekend. We'll talk again.